Welcome to Learn English Listening Practice, the place where your journey to fluency and transformation begins. This isn't just another English learning channel. This is where you come to change your mindset, build your future, and unlock the doors that only English can open. Here, you'll not only improve your listening and vocabulary, but also upgrade the most important asset you have, your inner drive. Because the truth is, learning English is not just about knowing new words. It's about building a new life, a life where you are confident, where you are seen, where you are unstoppable. And today, we're talking about something that will either make or break your progress. Motivation. How do you stay motivated when it's hard? When the words don't make sense? When you feel like giving up? But before we begin, I want you to do something very simple, but extremely powerful. Go to the comments right now and write this. Today I will practice English no matter what. Because I want to win. Don't skip this. Because if you don't type it, you're not making a commitment. And if you're not making a commitment, you're lying to yourself. So type it now. Say it out loud as you write. Today I will practice English no matter what because I want to win. You want to grow? Then act like it. I'll wait. Now let's get into it. Learning a new language is a journey of identity. Every single word you learn is not just a word. It's a brick in the foundation of your future. And if you don't build that foundation strong, everything else in your life will feel unstable, especially if you're dreaming of working or living in another country where English isn't just helpful. It's survival. It's access. It's power. Let's be honest. Motivation fades. That's normal. But success doesn't depend on being motivated all the time. It depends on creating habits that protect you when motivation disappears. When the fire inside is gone, your habits must keep you moving. So how do you stay motivated long enough to build those habits? First, you have to stop waiting to feel like it. Winners don't wait for a good mood to study. They do it because it's non-negotiable. The same way you brush your teeth or eat food. You learn English because it's part of your survival now. Second, visualize your destination clearly. Don't say, I want to speak English. That's not enough. Say this, I want to speak English so I can work in a global company. Or, I want to speak English so I can live abroad and give my family a better life. Or even, I want to speak English so I can be respected, heard, and successful. Give your mind something specific to chase. Now let's talk about one of the biggest motivation killers in the world. Comparison. Stop comparing your progress to someone else's. Maybe they learn faster. Maybe their accent is better. Maybe they had more time. So what? You don't know their full story, and they don't know yours. Your path is yours. Walk it. Own it. Respect your own rhythm. Repeat after me. I will not compare. I will improve. I will finish what I started. Say it. Again. Now let's deal with something important. The days when you feel like a failure. The days when you forget everything. The days when you say, this is too hard. Let me tell you something. Those are the most important days. Because how you act when everything feels difficult will define whether you succeed or quit. Remember this forever. Fluency is not a feeling. It's a decision. You decide to show up. You decide to continue. You decide that no matter how slow it feels, you're still moving forward. Because you are. Even now, as you listen to this, you're training your brain. You're not wasting time. You're investing in your future. Every second of listening, speaking, or reading in English is a drop of progress in the ocean of fluency. It may seem small now, but one day it will overflow into real success. And when it does, You'll look back at these hard days, and you'll be proud that you didn't give up. You'll be proud that you believed in yourself when no one else did. You'll be proud that you didn't settle for being average. You aimed higher, and English was your ladder. So keep climbing. There is no shortcut, no magic method, only consistency, discipline, focus, and desire. Let's talk about the reality of learning English while working, taking care of your family, or struggling with time. You don't need hours every day. You need intensity. You need focus. 10 minutes of deep learning is better than 1 hour of distracted listening. Put your phone on airplane mode. Tell your brain, for the next 10 minutes, this is all that matters. And do it. No excuses. You want fluency? Then be fluent in your discipline. Now, take a deep breath. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are exactly where you need to be. And every second you dedicate to learning English is a message to your future that says, I'm coming, I'm building, I'm serious. Stay locked in. You're not doing this alone. You're part of a community of warriors, people around the world who are choosing growth over comfort. And learn English. Listening practice is your home. Here, we don't make excuses. We make breakthroughs. Are you ready to break through? Then keep going. You're still here. That means something. That means you're not like the rest. Most people quit. Most people start strong and end weak. But you're still listening. That's your proof. You were made for more. Now let's go deeper. Motivation isn't about excitement. It's about urgency. You need to stop treating English like a hobby. This isn't a side project. This is your future, your freedom, your chance to rise above your current life and step into a version of yourself that speaks with confidence, that walks into interviews without fear, that travels without shame or confusion. But to reach that version of you, you need to become dangerous in a good way. You need to become someone who can't be stopped by laziness, self-doubt, or fear. Someone who looks in the mirror and says, I am not weak. I am not average. I learn because I grow. I grow because I fight. And I will fight for this. English is not the goal. Let me say that again. English is not the goal. It's the weapon. The real goal is freedom, power, growth, opportunity, the ability to take your dreams out of your mind and put them into your real life. But without English, many of those dreams stay trapped. You can't apply for that remote job. You can't build that international business. You can't connect deeply with the world. That's why every minute of practice matters. Let's talk about learning in silence. Maybe you're the only one in your family trying to learn English. Maybe people laugh at your accent. Maybe they say, "Why are you wasting your time?" Ignore them. Your future doesn't belong to their opinions. It belongs to your action. You are planting seeds they will never understand until your results grow so big they can't ignore them. And you'll smile. Not out of revenge, but because you believed when no one else did. This is your power. Now let's get practical. One reason people lose motivation is because they don't feel progress. So here's what to do. Set micro goals. Learn 10 new words per week. Practice one sentence 5 times every day. Speak out loud in the mirror. Record your voice. Watch it back. Celebrate small wins. Progress is not always loud. Sometimes it's invisible until it becomes undeniable. Here's a secret. English learners who succeed don't always have better memory, more time, or more talent. They just refuse to quit. That's it. They make learning part of their identity. They don't say, I study English sometimes. They say, I'm someone who learns English every day, no matter what. That's powerful. When something becomes your identity, it becomes automatic. You don't question it. You don't delay it. You do it. So make it your identity. Say this out loud. I am a person who learns English every day. I am building my future. I am unstoppable. Don't just say it. Live it. And now, let's talk about something important. Learning English when life is hard. What if you're broke? What if you're exhausted? What if you're depressed? Still learn, because learning English can be the rope that pulls you out of that hole. It's not just about grammar and vocabulary. It's about identity. It's about building something when everything around you is falling apart. It's about proving to yourself that you're not done, that your story isn't over. Imagine this. You're in a new country. You walk into a room and speak with confidence. You get the job. You build your own business. You help your family. You inspire your friends. And it all started with a choice. This choice to stay consistent, even when it was hard. That is the power of your decision. You are 1 year away from a completely different life, but only if you start and keep going. Forget perfection. Nobody speaks perfectly, not even native speakers. Speak with courage, with mistakes, with your full heart. The only people who fail are the ones who stay silent forever. You're not one of them. If you feel tired, rest, but don't quit. If you feel lost, ask for help, but don't stop learning. If you feel slow, keep going. Because even slow progress is still progress. You're becoming stronger than you think. Every lesson, every word, every time you listen to this channel, you're proving something to yourself. You're not a quitter. You're a fighter. And the world needs more people like you. Learn English. Listening practice isn't just here to teach you. It's here to remind you of your power, of your mission, of your future. Because when you speak English fluently, the world opens. Opportunities appear. The right people show up. Confidence explodes. But it all starts with discipline. So ask yourself right now, are you willing to stay consistent? Are you willing to be patient? Are you willing to do the work when nobody's watching? Because that's what winners do. And you? You were born to win. You just need to act like it. You know what the difference is between people who succeed and people who don't? It's not intelligence. It's not money. It's not luck. It's decision. It's the decision to show up every single day, even when it's hard, even when it's boring, even when it feels like nothing is changing. Because here's the truth. Growth is invisible until it's not. You don't notice your English getting better every day, just like you don't notice your hair growing. But one day, you'll open your mouth and realize you're speaking without fear. You're understanding without translating. You're thinking in English. You're finally free. And it all happened because you refused to give up. Most people wait for motivation to show up before they take action. But winners, they take action, and then motivation shows up. You become motivated by doing the work, not by waiting for the perfect moment. And let me tell you something powerful. There will never be a perfect moment. Your life is happening now. Your future is being created right now. This is the moment. You don't need to study for hours. You just need to show up every single day. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, one video, one paragraph, one lesson, one step closer to fluency, one step closer to your dreams, one step closer to the life you know you're meant to live. Remember this. English is not just a language. It's a key. It opens doors to opportunity, to career growth, to travel, to connection, to respect. But most importantly, it opens the door to your transformation, because the person you become while learning English is a person who is disciplined, focused, resilient, and powerful. And that person? That's who you've been looking for all along. So right now, I want you to do two things. First, go to the comments and type, "I'm committed to learning English, and I will not stop." If you don't type it, you're not really committing. You're just wishing. And wishes don't build futures. Action does. Second, if this message spoke to you, if it made you feel something, then don't keep it to yourself. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications. Because here at Learn English Listening Practice, we don't just study English. We build new lives. Every video, every story, every sentence is designed to push you, strengthen you, and remind you of who you truly are. You are not a background character in life. You are the main character. You don't need permission to improve. You just need a decision. And you've already made it. By being here, by listening, by staying until the end. So stand tall. Speak loud. Keep going. And remember, the world doesn't need another perfect English speaker. It needs you, real, committed, and ready to rise. This is Learn English Listening Practice. Welcome to your new life.